Hi everyone, I'm JD from Willowbound Journals. Welcome back to my channel. So I'm going to share a new journal that I've been working on. It's actually a binder journal, which is the first time I've done this. I don't usually like binder journals. It's not my preference, not my thing. But the reason I had to choose a binder for this particular journal is because I don't know the order of the pages, because I'm recording all the journals that I've ever made. And I should have done this as soon as I make a journal, I record it. But I only started doing this when I had made, what was it, about 600 journals. So I've got to go back in time, but I don't want to necessarily just go from the start in chronological order to where I'm up to now. I want to now do what the original plan was, when I finish a journal, I will grab all the leftover pieces, decorate a page to document that journal. So I've been doing that and also going back in time and alternating. So I want to be able to do each page separately. So there's one page per journal, and that way I can just work on a page and then not worry about where it is in the journal, and I can slip it in at the right place at the right time. So this is the very first journal I ever made, representing the first journal that I ever made, and what I do is I take a photo of the cover and I stick it somewhere on the page, and then I leave enough writing space to document the details of the journal, when I made it, what it was called, who it went to, if it was a gift or if it was one that I sold, or if it was a giveaway journal, if it was a swap journal, anything like that. All those little details I'll write in the blank spot. Now sometimes I don't have enough materials to document the journal in a really fun, exciting way, but you know, you can see this is the paper that I used for the cover of the journal. This was actually the paper that I used to cover the back of the journal, and I used some of this trim throughout, and I used some of these bling pieces throughout, so that's as much as I could do to document that journal. This one I had nothing. I literally had just this cover page to document the cover of this journal, but then I had nothing else to decorate with. Maybe I can see if I still have some of those ribbons and stick some on the page. This one I had a lot left over, so because it was a printable digital kit, and it was a bird journal, so I just managed to cut some of these pieces and stick them on the page. There's the cover of the journal. This one was a fashion journal, and again I had quite a few pieces that I could use to document it. And I even have a paper clip here that was left over. There's the cover of the journal. This was the unicorn journal that I did, and even including things like some of the trims and laces that I put in the journal. And then again you can see the cover. This was a sewing journal, and I did a little cluster to represent all the pages that I used in the journal, that kind of thing, which is kind of fun. And there's a picture of the cover, and again using little trims and laces to document the journal. So you get the idea. I've wanted to do this for a very, very long time. Some of the journals that I made, I actually have not a single bit of scrap or leftover piece to document the journal, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do for those pages. It might just be a whole page of writing. And I may just blow up the picture really big to cover the entire page, maybe. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. So yeah, I've got to go in. I haven't done any of the writing yet. I'm just decorating the pages. And actually I think some of them look great as standalone pages, even to make a cover of a journal, maybe like a collage cover. These were the Granny Chic journals, another Granny Chic journal. Then I did a whole bunch of Daphne's Diary journals. That was the personal journal that I made, and I have a process video showing how I made that one on Patreon, and I have a video on my channel showing how I made these ones in bulk. So there were 16 journals. So sometimes I don't do a page per journal. If I do a collection, say of 5 journals, I'll just do one page to document that collection and take a photo of the entire collection, the covers of the entire collection just spread out, that kind of thing. Just depends on how many supplies I have to be able to document it. And like, look at this one. I just love that idea of that could be a great journal cover right there. Same with this one. And some are, you know, more busy than others. Some are more simple, just really pretty. Some don't grab me in particular, but it's just about documenting the journal. Even though this isn't aesthetically pleasing to me, it reminds me, oh yeah, I made a journal out of this stuff and it had this theme and these colours. So really pretty. I love this one. It's really pretty. Bird journal. That was the Beauty and the Beast journal that I did. that was the vintage eclectic journal that I did. So yeah, it's really, really fun. That's the prayer journal, the custom order that I did. And just a little swatch of the fabric that I used for the cover. And yeah, just some of the later journals that I've made, documenting those as soon as I can, like that. And some of them, yeah, again, don't have much to document it, but still fun. So that's where I'm up to, and I thought I'd just share that in case it inspires you to document the journals that you make as well. I recommend do it as soon as you start making a journal. Put aside little pieces. I actually just really like doing it as well, just to create something pretty as well in some cases, not just to represent a journal, but to create something nice on a page. So sometimes I'll pull aside my favourite pieces and save it for my own little journal documenting the journals I make. But yeah, definitely don't let it build up like I have, because now I've got to go back in time and document like 600 journals, and it's just a little bit overwhelming, but that's okay. I'm just plodding away, and just every night or any night that I feel like it's kind of therapeutic and relaxing to do this. But yeah, do it straight away, because if you let it build up, you might forget to keep things for a page. Or what I have is a box, and there's just stuff in it that I've kept for this project, and going through that box is like, where are the pieces, I don't know where all the pieces are. And then I'll do a page, and then I'll dig through the box again and realize, oh, I was supposed to put that on the page, but there's no room now, all that kind of thing. So do it as you go. It's much easier, and yeah, it's just a fun project to do, a good way to record all your journals that you make. And I don't know, I really enjoy it, and it's fun to flip through like a folio. I'm probably going to have to get many more binders, because this is already filling up quite a lot. So I can see this taking up a lot of space, but that's okay. I'm having fun, I'm enjoying it, and it's nice to look back on. So eventually I want to decorate the cover as well, I think. Maybe I'll see what kind of image I put in there, because it can slip in like that. But anyway, if you have any ideas what I should put there, let me know. Hope that was helpful, inspiring, gives you some ideas. Let me know if you do something like this, or what your method is of recording the journals you make. And I will see you guys in the next video. And remember, you are all beautiful gems. You are precious gifts to the world just by being you. You bring light, beauty, and goodness. So shine bright out there, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.